This is Happening Out Travel. Happening Out Television Network's mission is to inform, educate, and help our travel club members make the best choices for what surveys show is the #1 category for discretionary spending in the LGBTQ+ community, and that is travel.
Welcome to the Travel Show. This is live in the Villages and all over Florida and America. We're the only live, nonprofit 501c3 television show in the nation. Our mission's in the model of PBS and NPR, and we explore the world to promote cultural diversity, education, and have a better understanding of the world around us. So, let's explore our world.
Somebody texted the Reverend to let them know if they get here to be quiet.
I don't have time. I just don't feel like it.
No? Welcome to our world. This guy over here, that's David Hopkins. He's a senior anchor here at the Travel Show and is coordinator for our special travel club group, Experiences.
Welcome to our world. This is Faye Watt, and she's my partner and co-anchor here at the Travel Show. She has extensive travel experience and is a leading national news and entertainment anchor.
At the Travel Show, we explore the news, steals and deals from travel providers, bring you interesting interviews, and tell you about some of the worldwide travel providers that have created special experiences in travel for our travel club members.
We're not a travel agency. Our mission's nonprofit and brings you the best in travel information to help you get out there. First up, let's look at what's in the travel headlines for the week of September 24th, 2022.
First in travel news, how about swiping right on travel with Off the Grid? Off the Grid, a new app that focuses on sharing travel experiences, has recently launched. The app allows users to explore travel destinations and see other travel photos and videos. And if they choose to use the Discover feature, they will be shown photos and videos of random locations and can swipe the image right if they like it or left if they're not interested. This allows the app to show you new places that you might want to visit that you may not have heard of before. You can also see other users and see who is looking to travel to a location at the same time that you are, allowing you to communicate in advance and make a solo trip a little less lonely. I love this. So this is kind of like a Tinder for travel, right?
Absolutely.
And you'll get to share your experiences with other people, and people that like travel solo won't feel so alone anymore because they'll already know somebody, so to speak, where they're going.
I think this is really cool too, because if you want to find a place that you haven't been to before but want to connect with people who may be familiar with it, this gives you the option. You can see who's already been somewhere, talk with them, ask them for hints and tips and tricks. And, also, if they're going back, meet up, hang out, make some new friends.
Yeah.
Next in travel news, the safest place to travel in the Americas is... Recently on the Travel Show, we reported that some areas of Central America are under travel advisories due to high crime. Well, this week we're reporting on good news. The Institute for Economics and Peace studies the world and combines data for ease of travel and crime issues to present the safest and easiest places to visit for tourists. While Iceland's the safest place to travel in the world, for those who are looking for something a little closer to home, there are other travel options. The top 2 locations in the Americas for safe and easy travel are Canada and Costa Rica. Both rank much higher than the USA, Mexico, or locations in the Caribbean. And safe travel is a big thing. And like we've said, when you're traveling, if you stay to the tourist areas, that's great, but I like to explore. So to know that I can go to these places and be okay with wandering and seeing the local sites is very comforting.
Oh, and just think about all that Costa Rica has to offer, for example. The surfing, the nightlife, the outdoors, there's something for everybody. And it's safe also. That's kind of like a peace of mind, especially when you're traveling somewhere that you've never been, right?
Absolutely.
So I love this. I love this. Our next travel news headline, Canada's Sunshine Coast offers the best of the Pacific Northwest. When people think of visiting the Pacific Northwest, they frequently think of traveling to Portland or Seattle. While these locations are beautiful, they have become busy tourist destinations and can cost more to see. With easy access from both the Seattle and Vancouver airports, the Sunshine Coast of Canada offers all of the charm, natural beauty, and culture of U.S. destinations, but with less traffic and so lower prices, as well as the boost in savings after exchanging U.S. dollars for Canadian dollars. Stay at one of the many bed and breakfasts and explore the areas with kayaks, ferry boats, or rent a car to see a whole lot more. You know, since after pandemic, we've gone right back to the same run all the time, right? So to be able to go somewhere that's just a little slower, just a little calmer, but at the same time insanely beautiful for less money and less tourists being around, you've got me right there. And a lot of people I know also don't like to go to places that are super tourist filled.
And this area is beautiful around Victoria, British Columbia. There's so much culture. There's these amazing Navy museums, and there's kayaking, and there's forests, and there's so much to do and see. The whale watching, it's a great and relaxing way to go see some amazing countryside. Finally, in travel news, Canadian company wants to build a plane-train hybrid for high-speed travel. Toronto, Canada-based Transpod just revealed plans for their new FluxJet, an electronic transportation system that uses magnets to hover a train-like pod at speeds up to 620 miles per hour. The train would draw energy wirelessly from the track, and since it'd be hovering without wheels, it could reach speeds much faster than a traditional train. Transpod hopes to begin construction of the FluxJet network by 2027, although it has an expected cost of $18 billion. Even if the train never makes off the ground, the technology the company's already developed may change the face of travel. You know, fast travel, energy efficient travel, non-polluting, there's so many good points to this. And, you know, down here we have the Brightline, which is a fast train, but not compared to this.
No, not at all. Not at all. And it's just a couple $2 billion, David.
No.
Just, you know, break open your piggy bank and let's get this done already, right? I love the shorter time getting anywhere. You know, to get to London, it's like 8 or 9 hours. It takes forever to get over there. If you're cutting that in any way, shape, or form, I'm in for sure. Subscribe to our website for all the latest travel news to stay in the know.
The Travel Club provides the best source of what you love to do most, travel. The Travel Club Travel Show combs the best new deals offered this week in our segment called Travel Steals and Deals.
So first in Travel Steals and Deals, escape to Aruba for 4 nights from just $999. Sometimes you want a quiet romantic vacation with just your significant other. This is not one of those trips. Bring your best friends on this trip to the Radisson Blu Aruba in this special trip from Travelzoo. 4 nights in this 4-star resort with a 2-bedroom suite for 4 people. Breakfast is also included every day with bottomless mimosas, and you get a round of welcome cocktails for the evening you arrive. The trip is nearly $2,000 off the normal price already and includes peak winter dates. Book at travelzoo.com. Now is the time for like girls' weekends, right? Or like just grabbing a couple cousins and getting away, right? You know, this is so perfect for that. And for the money, just squish 4 people in one room. You're feeding all 4 people for this amount. This is an incredible deal.
Well, and the rooms are beautiful, and they are a 2-bedroom suite with a kitchen, so you can just keep the party at home. You can enjoy the resort. There's an adults-only pool. There's a family pool, depending on who you're traveling with. And Aruba is just gorgeous, and it's close and easy to get to. Our next travel steals and deals offer, 10 nights Alaska land and sea from $1,199. This package from Prestige Cruises includes a 7-night Holland America Alaskan cruise, as well as land stays in Anchorage, Denali, and Fairbanks. The trip also includes a free drink package on the ship, a $100 per person shore excursion credit, free specialty dining, and free Wi-Fi while on the ship, and almost $700 per person value. You can book at prestigecruises.com. You know, Alaska is beautiful, the nature, the glaciers, and to have this package fully inclusive is such a great deal.
Well, and sometimes people don't want to be on a cruise for a long period of time, right? With this incredible deal, you don't have to. But while you're on the cruise, you are living the luxurious life with top shelf everything, an open bar, and everything at your disposal. This is the way to cruise for sure. Next up in Travel Steals and Deals, how about 4 nights in Sorrento, Italy, with flights from $799. Sorrento is a coastal town in southwestern Italy, facing the Bay of Naples on the Sorrentine Peninsula. Famed for its sea cliffs, the town's steep slopes look out over azure waters to Ischia. Capri and the Bay of Naples offer some good diving as well. Great sea fishing, boat cruises, and appetizing restaurants. Excellent hiking trails across the peninsula. Also, in this trip from Travel Deal, you get 4 nights at the all-star beautiful 4-star Hotel Michelangelo. Breakfast daily, a half-day tour of Pompeii, all airport transfers and round-trip airfare. Book right now at travelodeal.com. Italy is just simply gorgeous, gorgeous. And this just has everything included. I'm awful at planning things, David. I'm going to miss out on just, okay, I want to do all these things, but how do I fit it all into 4 days, right? Well, we hooked that up for you. It is all set up for you. You just got to go over to travelodeal.com and they'll hook that up. And it's Italy, baby. Italy.
And Sorrento is beautiful. And I'm a huge history buff. I've mentioned this before. I love ancient things. And to go see Pompeii and the ruins, they're just like preserved perfectly when the volcano erupted. It sounds so cool. It's something I've always wanted to do. And this is a great price for it. So finally, in travel steals and deals, 10-day tour of China by land from only $999. In this trip from UTO Vacation, you get to experience some of the best that China has to offer. You'll visit the UNESCO World Heritage Sites of the Great Wall, the Forbidden City, the Grand Canal, the Suzhou Classical Garden, and Hangzhou West Lake, as well as the iconic cities of Beijing and Shanghai. The trip includes bus transportation between locations, 4-star hotel stays, sightseeing admission fees, special cultural programs, a professional English-speaking tour guide, and some of the meals. For more information, go to utovacation.com. You know, China has suffered because of the pandemic. They took a lot of
a hit
on their tourism, but they still have some of the most amazing ancient cultural sites in the world. And this deal is less than $100 a day to go see some of these top bucket list locations.
Completely. And you hit it right on the head. It's a bucket list place. Like, China has been on my bucket list forever. But you know why I haven't gone? Because of fear. Fear of not knowing the language. But here you have English speaking tour guides with you the whole entire time. It doesn't get any better. This is the way to go check out China. So go to utovacation.com. So finally tonight, we introduce you to the Travel Club featured experiences. Remember, we are not a travel agency. We're like PBS and NPR as a media network. Suppliers have created special travel experiences exclusively for our Travel Club members.
You can see all these special Travel Club group experiences at our website. In fact, you can see a special expanded travel show television video on many of our special Travel Club experiences. New special Travel Club group experiences are added each week, so continue to stay tuned. Here are the best for this week.
Our first featured Travel Club trip, Costa Rica Hub and Spoke, 8 days for just $499. We have discussed how Costa Rica is one of the safest places to travel to in the Americas. And on this fully guided exclusive trip from the Travel Club, you'll be able to see some of the most amazing sights in the world. How about volcanoes, beaches, jungles, and more await you on this Hub and Spoke trip, where you'll stay in San Jose and have day trips that will take you from coast to coast and everywhere in between. This trip leaves on April 26, 2023, and you book by visiting the Travel Club website. This is the way to go to Costa Rica. It's hub and spoke, so you pick and choose. You have one place, right? And you don't have to unpack again.
Yep.
You just go on day trips and you make sure to capture the essence of Costa Rica. From the food, the culture, the volcanoes, the beaches, everything right here at your fingertips.
And this trip includes so much, and for less than $50 a day. It's such a great price. Costa Rica is beautiful, and it really has a little bit of everything to offer, from coffee to jungles, zip lining. You know, they've got the trails through the cloud forest treetops. There's so much amazing stuff to see there. And here's another Travel Club trip. Panama Canal, Seattle to New Orleans, 21 days from just $1,639. In this special cruise tour from the Travel Club, you'll get to experience 2 nights in Seattle with tours, a special cruise aboard the Carnival Spirit that'll take you down the West Coast and through the Panama Canal, followed by a 2-night stay in New Orleans. See the famous Space Needle, journey to Cabo San Lucas in Mexico, stop in Punta Neras in Costa Rica, cross the Panama Canal, stop in Cartagena, Colombia, and then finally end your trip in the Big Easy. All transfers from the airports and ports to your hotels are included, as well as your sightseeing tours in Seattle and New Orleans. This trip is an exclusive from the Travel Club, departing on September 19th, 2023, and you can book at the Travel Club website. You know, this is such a great variety of places. Literally, you get to go see the Pacific Northwest again in Seattle. You get to see Mexico. You get to see Costa Rica. You get to see New Orleans. And you end up, it's a long trip for a great price, 21 days.
Less than $100 a day. Think about that. That's almost a month that you get to travel to these incredible places. And you get to speak a little bit of Spanish. You go to Panama, you go, hola, mi gente. You go to Cartagena, ¿cómo va? It's a great, great, great opportunity. So our final Travel Club trip for this week, Florida to New York, cruise 12 days from $679. free open bar. This trip from Florida to New York is an amazing deal from the Travel Club. You'll start with free bus transportation from the Villages or across Florida to Port Canaveral. You'll board the MSC Meraviglia and journey to Nassau in the Bahamas, Ocho Rios in Jamaica, Aruba, Curacao, Puerto Plata in the Dominican Republic, and then journey north to New York City. This trip departs on April 9th of 2023 and includes free open bar, free Wi-Fi, and a free upgrade to a balcony. You can also choose to add a special 4-day Manhattan Post tour. Book now at the Travel Club website. This is just incredible. And you have to add that 4-day Manhattan Post tour. Okay, that's where it's all out. You're gonna hit all the parties, all the incredible locations. This is a trip of a lifetime.
Well, this is so great too because we pick you up from your house basically to get you to Port Canaveral. Then when you fly home, you can just fly to whatever airport's closest to your house. You're not stuck at one port. You don't have to drive to Miami, leave your car there. We pick you up and take you there. And you get to see so much of the Caribbean and New York City. It's a great combination of locations.
Free Wi-Fi, right? Free open bar and upgrade to a balcony.
Can't
Come
beat
on,
that.
folks.
Well, that's another week of the Travel Club's The Travel Show. We're bringing you the world in a totally new and unique way. We encourage you to join the Travel Club as all of the special group experiences are available only to our members.
You want to join this exclusive Travel Club as our television show is here live every Sunday at 1 p.m. and then anytime on demand. We have new Travel Club special trips just like what we introduced today, and we do that every single week. We are also here every week to bring you the travel news, travel stellar steals, and steals and deals from some of the best travel providers in the world, interesting interviews, and a whole lot more.
Make sure you subscribe and ring the bell on YouTube to be reminded of all the new specials every week. This is the only nonprofit 501c3 educational travel television show like this in America. We're not a travel agency, and we provide unbiased recommendations and information on the best that's available in the world of travel.
So, until next week, we wish you pleasant journeys.
And encourage you to get out there.
Have a great week.